Welcome to online training on impact evaluation for evidence-based development on behalf of the Ministry of Finance and Economic Affairs of the Gambia. This is an introductory part of the course. We will be able to share the following: welcome remarks, rationale of the course context, and program's intentions. I would like to welcome you all to this course on behalf of my colleague, Dr. Charles Ntuovu, and on my own behalf. My name is James Chima. I'm a lead course director for this course program. This course will be delivered over 2 weeks from today up to the 18th of June, 2021. We are available to engage and guide you through this process. You can contact us on the phone emails, myself, consultingidm@yahoo.com with accompanying number for WhatsApp. And my colleague Charles is reachable on this email as well as this accompanying number. We look forward to an active and engaged participation by all of you in the 2 weeks that we'll be interacting. Thank you very much and welcome on board. Course rationale. This course emanates from the engagement of the Gambia government and the IDEP on capacity enhancement of the ministries, department, and the agencies, the planning cadres. It was through that engagement, based on the capacity needs assessment that we're undertaking, that capacity building intervention was hatched to enhance the delivery of the National Development Plan's outcomes. This course seeks to build the capacity of development planners within the ministries, departments, and government agencies, so that they support development of bankable project proposals, as well as effectively managing the projects in line with the flagship projects as outlined in the National Development Plan of the Gambia government. As we can see from the preamble, this course is located in the context of the public policies and programs, particularly so within the context of the National Development Planning Framework, which is designed to reach certain goals that are in tandem with the aspirations of the Gambia and the beneficiaries that it serves. The various contexts as reflected in the public policies and programs that are embedded in the National Development Plan of the Gambia. The various aspects that are being examined based on the definitions that have been stipulated in the plans. For example, if village savings and loans schemes are part of the interventions within the NDP, have these schemes succeeded in lowering consumption poverty among rural poor women, as well as increase women empowerment? Can conditional cash transfer programs, as envisaged in the Gambia, improve health and schooling outcomes for poor women and children. In terms of infrastructure, does a new road actually raise the welfare in a remote area? Or is it just another highway to nowhere? Do community-based programs create long-lasting improvements in employment and enhanced income for the poor? These are some of the key policies and programs that governments struggle to roll out. All are meant to uplift the well-being of the population. Therefore, we need methods to understand such interventions, whether they actually work, and if they do, to what level and what nature of impacts are they having on the intended beneficiaries. Such methods that are pursued to understand how these programs work are the main themes and focus of this course. Now we come to the issue of impact evaluation. Why impact evaluation? Impact evaluation becomes key because programs and policies at the design stage might appear potentially promising before being implemented, yet they dismally fail to generate expected impacts or benefits at the end of the day. This becomes the premise that we need, obviously, to have impact evaluations undertaken. This obvious need is justified by the key purposes that impact evaluations serve. Firstly, impact evaluations facilitate decision-making in that they help policymakers and planners to decide whether programs are generating intended effects on the beneficiaries. Secondly, impact evaluations serve accountability purpose in that they promote accountability in the allocation of resources across public programs. We acknowledge that resources are always scarce. Therefore, for them to facilitate optimum results, optimum benefits, we need to place them in those programs that have multiple and far-reaching effects. Lastly, but not least, impact evaluations serve to provide learning because they fill gaps in understanding what works, what does not work, and how measured changes in the well-being of the population targeted by the interventions are attributable to the intervention itself. In this context, we see that impact evaluations have got spatially value-added elements that they bring within the landscape of development. These are mirrored in various aspects. Effective impact evaluations should be able to assess precisely mechanisms by which beneficiaries are responding to the intervention that is being implemented. These mechanisms can be either links through markets or improved social networks that are created by the interventions, or tie-ins with other existing policies. And this one is very key in that in the context of existing policies, where impact evaluations help policymakers and planners understand the effects of one intervention, this can have far-reaching consequences in terms of guiding the concurrent and future impact evaluation of related interventions to that policy. There are also benefits of a well-designed impact evaluations, which in most cases are long-term and can have substantial spillover effects within the related policies or programs. We also see that impact evaluations provide frameworks that are sufficient to understand whether beneficiaries are truly benefiting from the program under discussion, or not necessarily from other factors. Against this background, we have this course focusing on key elements that are very vital within the realm of impact evaluation. Firstly, the course will focus on quantitative and qualitative methods. It will also unpack models that are central to impact evaluations, as well as a very formal literature on impact evaluation methods and practices, which are broad. And as such, there's need to put theory into practice in a hands fashion for practitioners like ourselves, as practitioners, as planners, as development practitioners. The training acknowledges the existence of challenges and goals in other realms of evaluation. As such, it has been tailored to focus on monitoring and evaluation, as well as operational evaluation, mixed methods approaches, which blend quantitative and qualitative analysis, in undertaking various evaluations. The course flow is such that there are 5 modules that have been tailored in delivering this course, and these are logically interlinked and flowing initially from theoretical premise, moving progressively to applications. You will see that module 1 essentially serves as a refresher, bearing in mind that we have been oriented to results-based management training program previously, and that course built so much on tenets of monitoring and evaluation. And so the module simply highlight elements that reflect monitoring and evaluation foundation and other basic concepts which will be applied or used and referred to quite often within the delivery of this course. For this module, we'll also look at monitoring systems and evaluation basics that are central to evidence-based M&E within the development landscape. Module 2 will highlight program theory and types of evaluation questions that are central in terms of undertaking impact evaluations. And it also examine evaluation hypotheses as well as impact evaluation indicators. As you note, both modules 2 as well as the first module, they are drawing significantly from the results-based management course that we underwent previously. Module 3 is focused on impact evaluation designs, and among others, it will focus on randomized controlled trials and non-randomized designs, together with the sampling aspect and sampling techniques in the evaluation process, data collection instruments, and triangulation. Module 4 will focus on quantitative data analysis. And there are 7 analyses that will be of significance and focus in this module: simple regression analysis, multiple regression analysis, introduction to experimental and quasi-experimental designs, propensity score matching technique, difference in difference method, instrumental variable regression, and regression discontinuity design. Finally, module 5 will bring in the qualitative approaches in impact evaluation, and these are non-experimental methods. The ones under focus will be 4: most significant change technique, appreciative inquiry, outcome mapping, and outcome harvesting. So we deem that having gone through these 5 modules, we should be better placed as development planners and practitioners to effectively handle impact evaluation process that would eventually inform policy design, policy planning, and policy reviews, all meant to uplift the well-being of the population. I thank you for your kind attention. Merci beaucoup.